Welcome back, everyone. I am JoeHova. This is Factorio. As you can see down in the bottom left, I'm making a lot of red potions. We're going to get some of this early research done. Get a couple tiers in if we can, and make our way toward red potion. So the first thing we're going to have to do is get this smelting area up to speed. That'll take us a little while, but once we get the the furnace area going, then we can start the bus and do our first factory, which will end up being a gears factory. Gears take a whole lot of steel, because you need a whole lot of gears. So that'll be probably our first one. Spoiler alert. Right now I'm just collecting a little bit of rock. We'll get this party started. All right, so looking at our research possibilities, we're just going to start from the bottom and go up. I'm not in a huge hurry for anything. Lights are cool. I like to see at night, especially for a stream or a YouTube episode. Might be nice for you to be able to see what the hell I am doing here. But right now I got my 4 furnaces going, pumping in iron plates here. I've also working on my copper. Because I've made so many red potions, it's going to be a little while, but again, the coolest thing about this game is there's no rush. I like being on my own schedule. I work all day, I'm on somebody else's schedule. I like to come home and just be on my own. So games like this really give me some peace of mind at the end of a long day. So I'm glad you're here with me, hanging out. Hope you enjoy it. All right, so you can see I've got plenty of iron plates to start with, but my iron production is not looking too great. So what do we do about that? Well, we put more iron on this this line right here. Now, here's the thing. We're going to have to, I'm kind of going in backwards here, but we're going to need to put that iron on this same side of the bar. And one way to do that is to actually use an inserter. It won't be as fast, though. So what I need to do is make the belt come in this way. So let's try this to start with. Oh, well, let's first try to get some drills. How about that? Got plenty of iron. So what I'm going to do is, I'll need more belts for this as well. I will make this come across this way. And it's a little bit convoluted, especially for something that's not going to be around a great long time. But I'll make the belt come in this way, and it'll dump it all on the same side. And this will give me some drills for this side right here. So we'll do 3 drills. Of course, I'm going to have to wait for my conveyors to be cooked up. You can see we're doing some of our early research. So I'm not going to make you watch a whole lot of this early grindy stuff. We'll get to the good stuff pretty quick. All right, so I've expanded it down a little bit. So we can start our main lines. I kind of messed this one up, so kind of, but not. The only thing that bums me out about this game is that you actually have to physically run over there. Seems kind of silly, but whatevs, doesn't matter. All right, so let's start this party off with a... Did I do that wrong? Of course I did. That's only 3. It should be 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, well, let me fix that real quick. All right, so I think I got this right now. I have to get rid of these. That'll just fill up the old inventory. Let's make more of those. We'll load these first guys up with my inventory. Did I manage to fuck this up again? Oh, Lord help me. Okay, so this just needs to go out one more. These are correct. This one's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this all has to go away. Gonna run out of inventory space here any second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. That's the temporary. That's the main. Okay, got it. Man, it's not that hard. Oh, but look what that's done. It's put me right in front of that son of a bitch right there. Lord help me, I'm not going to move all this. I'll just duck under it if I have to. No problem. Welcome to my channel where I screw everything up, especially the easy stuff. All right, so there's that. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just get rid of these two for now. All right, so we got 1 copper. And we'll do this guy here. That guy there. We'll go ahead and fill it up with what I'm already carrying. This one, same situation. I'll try to line these up as well as I can. From such a great distance away. Of course, that would do that. So we'll plop these guys out. Fill her up. Don't know how much of this. I'll just fill it full of coal anyway. Get it out of my inventory. I need to go get more rocks, it looks like, for that stuff. But anyway, it's just a start. Again with the reaching stuff. All right. Oops. Okay, so I've got it moved down successfully, so that means I can get rid of some of these guys back here. Collect all this stuff back. That's the coolest thing about this game, in my opinion. Just moving stuff around, moving it around, making it better. Feeling the flow. Alright, so we'll put these up here for now. Fill these bad boys up too, since I got this stuff in my inventory here. There we go, you can have some of that. You can too. And, you know, since everything's on that same line, I don't have to have reds yet. And you can see we're making everything that we need to make at this point. We'll just extend that out. These are my main buses for copper and iron. And we'll also, while we're here, let's go ahead and move that collection system as well. Put that right there. And we'll go collect the other collection system up at the top. We'll do the same thing here. And a box. And some poles. Make sure not to block anything if I can help it. But still make sure it connects. Alright, and there we go. So we've got that going on for us. Which means we can come back and collect this guy. That'll put plenty of stuff in my inventory. Get this pole. I'll clean all that up here in a little bit. It means we can get rid of these guys too. You always want to get these first so they don't just lay copper on the ground or whatever it is you're making. Go. Get all of these bad boys. And you too, friend. Okay. And because the way I routed everything, let's just do this. so I can get those poles back, because there's a bunch of them. Nope. That is not going to work with my symmetry, okay. So now we can grab these guys, believe, because we're bringing it in from a different direction. All right, need to keep that unless I do this. Right, like that, and so now I can just get rid of all of these poles as well. See, you just go through and clean things up. Make everything nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. Okay, so if I came across here, I could also clean all those poles up. So, did that even reach? Yeah, it did, okay. So now I can take all these guys out as well. Make it look all nice and fancy. And I can also gain back these. So I can pick up that. Do I have any reds on me? No. So we're going to have to get to making some stuff pretty quick here. But yeah, so far so good. We've got, we're in our second episode. We've already got our main line started, our main smelting line. It'll take a lot of this, but it's a good start. All right, so we can take all this away as well. Get some more copper in our inventory. I don't think that we need a whole lot yet. And there you go. And it's nighttime, so let's wait. Let's get back to day. All right, so we finally got enough supplies and enough research to make splitters, so we'll split that guy right there. We'll split that guy right there. Eventually, that's going to lead us to a second line of furnaces right here. And we need to make our first factory, which is going to be gears. We'll move it down a little bit. We'll start the line here, so we'll split it right there to start with. And we'll bring her down like so. We'll throw in our first factory, right, say, there. Give it some of that good old electric power that it craves so much. There we go. We'll set it to gears. And then we'll load it and unload it. This is something I've started doing as well, so it gives me more space later. We'll come down this way. And like that, we'll come off this by 2. For underground, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm standing in the way here. There we go. Put another pole on this side here. And I think I have one light. No? I guess I don't. All right, but we're making gears. So our first factory is underway. And in order to make red potion, we're going to need gears and copper plates. So this will be our first area for that. So did I make enough splitters? I don't know why things are coming off my bar in this game. Seems weird. Well, I got 1 splitter. I'm going to need 2, so let's see if we can make some more of those. Yeah, we'll make a few more splitters, a few more of these guys. They take a while to build, so make that start happening. Excuse me. And I'll come in right here. Now, this is going to be important. Got to think about this. That's going to be on the right. Let's go ahead and do a splitter here. Like right there. And we'll turn it like so. Bring it down there. Alright, so they're coming in on the right. Yeah, so I can bring this one in on the left. So I'll do like that. And we'll worry about doing underground later on this guy, if necessary. And we'll throw a splitter down right here. Here we go. And that's coming in double time. But what we'll do is make this guy come straight down, and we'll make this guy turn into it like that. Look at that. Very good. And now we'll do... Oh, fuck, I messed this up. I don't need iron plates, dummy. Don't need iron plates. What you need are gears. Which I happen to be standing right next to. Okay, so let's try that again. So we'll do the splitter here. Same kind of concept. Except then we'll turn it right there. Like so. I should have just kept that stuff on, but whatever. Ah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I leave a 2 gap. Okay, so there. Bring that down. Turn this guy there. And there you go. Now we have the gears that we need. So let's start this one back up here. And we'll need multiples of these. I've only got a few of them in my inventory right now. We'll start with 3. And electrical poles on the top corners of each of these. Like, I can't reach. Of course I can't reach it. Excuse me. And we'll make reds. Reds and reds. So then I can automate my research, which would be spadoinkle. And since I don't have 2 belts, I can just grab off the single belt here. Won't be super fast until I get the quick loaders, but, you know, it's something. It is something. I'll come down here. 1, 2, 3. Like so. Bring all these belts out, because that's my bus. And there you go. Now, on this one, I'll do another splitter here. I'll remove this belt so that I don't hog up all of my reds. I'll bring those down there. And I'm going to have to make more of these science factories. So at least grab the one we have anyway. Can I make any more? Yeah, I can make 2 more. Get that going. You can see we got plenty of room for mines, plenty of room for smelting. I'm going to need a lot more gears than this. For sure. But it's a start. And we'll throw that bad boy right there. Give him some electrical power. And give him a thingamajangy. And it's just that easy. And as we start to produce reds, we're going to be doing it at a snail's pace to start with. But as you can see, we're starting our research. And we still got plenty of research to go with just reds. So this will take us, you know, a little while until we can get to greens. I haven't even unlocked greens yet. But that'll be something that'll come up next, so I can start working in that direction. All right, so let's take an overview of what we got so far. You can see our mining system. Here's our smelting situation. Still got plenty of copper, still got plenty of steel, still putting it in the boxes. We've got now a bunch. Oh, that needs to be turned to reds. Oh. It's like, why isn't he working? Well, he's got to have an inserter, dummy. But so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these guys. Rocking and rolling. I built some lights, so I'm going to have to use some of those. I like to put these between the factories, keep that all lit up in the nighttime. Also around my little storage facility so I can find them in the dark. Furnaces make their own light when they're working. But that's a... it's a damn fine start, and only the second episode. You can see I've got 2 of these gears going right now. We're going to need a lot more, but my plan is just stretch this stuff all the way down as far as I need to go and branch it out, and to get this main bus system going to the right. That is the main goal, and then that way I can just, anytime I need copper, I can just pull off of that bus. Anytime I need steel, again, just pull off the bus. When the bus gets empty, I add more smelters to make the bus full, or more factories, or whatever it takes to do it. And as you know, as we grow exponentially, we're going to need a lot more iron and coal and things like that. The real trick doing it the way I'm doing it now is to make sure that everything hits that line on the right side, so that we have this good clean mixture all the way down. That's my goal. You don't have to have it, but I mean, you get into situations where you have too much coal and not enough copper, and it'll clog up the system. So you can see we're already burning through this research. Green is going to be our next research that we do. And it's nighttime, but I got some lights here. Looking good. So everything's coming up. JoeHova. Let's see. Green chips. We're going to need a bunch of those. That's copper cable. So we're going to need to make some copper cable as well. We can get a factory to do that. These are kind of end up being wasted areas, but I'll put like radars and stuff in there. So it's not a huge waste of space. You know, I got the factories and stuff. Let's just do this. Let's say you're going to be there and there. Once I get reds, I can I can skip a bunch of this. We're about to pull off of that line again. Right here. We'll see what this does to our copper needs. But it shouldn't be bad, at least to start with. So there you go, you got copper, and that's just going to go and make coils. It's like gears, it just uses straight copper. So we'll bring this down here. Not necessarily too far, but also, let's not forget right there. That way I kind of know where to start the factory, because I could start all the way back here. So let's just do 2 of these to keep it with gears. We're going to need a lot more, but this is a good place to start. And we'll say, you make copper coils, you make copper coils. There's your inserter. There's the outro. And I'll do the same thing, just kind of arbitrarily coming this way. And I'll be picking up the later factories later. This also gives you a little bit of line storage. Not that I need it. Oh, that was genius right there. Come straight out, and we'll just keep the bus coming down. And pretty soon we're going to have to make conveyors in a factory, so that makes it a lot easier to store those as well, so you're not just constantly having to build them. But you can see I got quite a few already. And while we're doing this, which I haven't done up there either, let's go ahead. Oh, I can't do that because it's greens. That'll give me the fast inserter, so let's start that. Excuse me. I also need to go ahead and pull stuff off of this line. So let's do that and that. And that way I can start collecting these copper coils if I ever need them. This is kind of a waste. I mean, I'll be completely honest with you. I usually don't go back to these. But if I needed to, I could. And it's a nice security blanket to have. So I'm popping gears off, keeping those in a box. Coils the same way. I'm not doing reds that way. We'll be using a lot of those. Those will pretty much stay on a line. They don't really have any other use than science, so it's pretty much what it gets. You can see I'm not making enough reds to even feed all these Scientist, but my electricity's looking shitty. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So let's go up there. Well, we still got a little bit of time in the episode. Let's do 1, 2. I can only do 2 of those. What am I missing? Steel. So I really need to make 3 of those. Let's make the 3rd one. I've got some pipes. Yes, no. Guess not. So we'll make some pipes as well. And those take a little while to build, but it's important to keep an eye on your electrical grid. Not let it get too out of hand, because you'll need, you'll need stuff. Got to keep feeding it with the old coal. Where's the boiler? I feel like I made another one. Oh well. Start with this guy right there. Put poles beside him. There we go. Oh, there's my boilers right there. Haven't got them yet. All right. I'm not going to make that many to start with. Just 3. Give them all an inserter. They all also need electrical power. And this belt will come down. I'm probably going to go ahead and add a couple more thingamajangies there. Standing in the way. Ploppity plop. Okay. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and increase the number of coal mines here by a couple. Just so we know we don't run out. Just to be absolutely sure. Engines go to trains, not really close to that. Circuit networks. Oh, that's what I can't do green jet. Yeah, I need to do this one. All right. Well, there you go. Almost forgot. Most important part. We got to put water to those guys. There we go. Now let's look at that grid. Oh, yeah. Nice and green. That's what you want to see. All right, guys. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, maybe subscribe. We got a long way to go in this factory. But I would like to keep the episodes to about 20, 30 minutes. So if you like that, let me know. If you don't, let me know that too. Keep it up in the comments. I really appreciate everybody's feedback on all the games I've been playing. Until next time, my name is JoeHova, and I will catch you later. Goodbye.